Hello again. There are, of course, music festivals and music festivals. Glastonbury is well known for mud and middle-aged hippies who take their children with them. Glyndebourne, on the other hand, is famous for opera and luxurious picnic hampers. Notting Hill is renowned for widespread violence and the occasional murder. It is easy enough to distinguish between these very different types of musical festivals by simply imagining what would happen if those attending one of them behaved in a way more keeping with one of the others. What on earth would we think if 7 people were stabbed at Glyndebourne one year, including one person who was killed, and 45 people in the crowd were arrested for assault? We would, to say the very least of it, be surprised. Picture the scene, on the other hand, if at the end of the Notting Hill Carnival, the police announced that nobody at all had been arrested and the whole event had passed off peacefully, without any trouble whatsoever. That would be almost as bizarre as folks stabbing each other up at Glyndebourne. Does anybody ever ask themselves why all police leave in Sussex is not cancelled during Glyndebourne, and every available officer rushed to patrol the audience assembled for the opera? Has nobody ever asked this question? One person who has asked the question is the Conservative candidate for the Mayor of London, Susan Hall, and she's in trouble for mentioning how dangerous the Notting Hill Carnival is and suggesting that it is in some way connected with the fact that it's a black music festival rather than a white one like Glyndebourne. David Lammy says that it's offensive of her to say such a thing. In the description to this video, I give a link to a news item about this. Well, if David Lammy says so, then perhaps we should sit up and take notice. Every year there are at least half a dozen stabbings at the Notting Hill Carnival, together with many vicious assaults, muggings, vandalism and so on. The police dread it, and all leaving the Metropolitan Police area is cancelled over the August bank holiday because of the carnival. They know that trouble will kick off there. Every year this happens, and every year the police deny that it has been a violent shambles and claim that apart from the odd incident, everybody enjoyed themselves peacefully. They even said this last year when 7 people had been stabbed, one of whom died. A largely peaceful event, in other words, according to the police, is one during which only one person was killed. The actual arrests and charges do not reflect the state of play on the ground because the police are under instructions not to arrest anybody if they can possibly avoid doing so. This is, of course, because the carnival so easily turns into a riot if some of the more violent men who attended are thwarted in their objectives. Objectives, that is, of robbery and murder. I was thinking of starting a sweepstake on it this year and see which viewer could most accurately predict how many stabbings there would be and if more than one person would lose his life there today and tomorrow.